we have pulled out the Three of Pentacles over your heart position. You're working with the energies. You're being a cooperative, co-creative, cooperative components. Co-creation. It's co-creation at its finest. Things happen in your experience. You are benefiting yourself and the world around you by your response to it. Okay. Knowing that the space clearing here, is because you need time to restore. You finally found some balance. Okay, you're having compassion. Okay, you're also having compassion. You could be experiencing where you're witnessing somebody else who requires some balance at this time. Okay, they need a little bit, put a little bit of love in your heart. Okay, you putting a little bit of love in your heart for somebody because you see that this person been through some things. You've been through some things. You respect. Okay, you appreciate the role that they play. You appreciate the energy they bring into your experience this day. And so here you are honoring that. Okay, um, being a player in this. You're a player in this. You're like, oh, you need another teammate? You need another player on this game? Put me in, coach. Put me in. Now, this is your vibe right here. You're like, put me in, coach. I'll work. I'll be a team member with this person. This person need a team member. I know how to play that game. I'm actually really fucking good at that game. Put me in, coach. I was looking to play the game anyway. I was looking to play the game anyway. Put me in, coach. Okay. Interesting. We did that. We did all that. Okay. All right. So let's go into their emotional body, creativity. They have a desire. They have a strong creative desire. Okay. In their emotional ability. They're looking at feelings. They're looking at feelings. They're looking at how they feel. Maybe they're concerned about creating. Are they afraid to create in this in some sort of way? Do they look, they're looking at how beautiful they are. They know they're beautiful. They know they have value. They know they have power. I see a beautiful loving mother. I see a beautiful loving mother energy. They create more feelings. They start to somebody catching some feelings. You want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Said you want to be starting something. Somebody want to be starting something up in here. Somebody was listening to Michael Jackson while they was cleaning the house today. Okay. What does Miss Kuan Yin have to say about their feeling body, their emotional body? What do you got for us, Miss Kuan Yin, about the other side of the table, emotional body, please and thank you. Emotional body on the other side of the table. What do we have? Drink from the emerald fountain. Ooh, this is strong self-love energy is the way I'm feeling it. Because of the emerald fountain, emerald green, heart chakra. Yeah, the fountain. The fountain of youth, the more love you live in, the more youthful you will appear. This is the fountain of youth that everybody is looking for. This is the fountain of youth that everybody has been looking for. And it's self-love. It's going to make you appear younger, more vibrant, I hear. Let's see what the book has to say. That was card number 7. Wrong book. Let me get the other book. Card number 7. Okay. The divine feminine is encouraging of the awakening empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open and receive it, indeed, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Heart chakra, I told you, heart energy. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and the love of the divine mother flowing to you now. And I did mention mother energy. Yeah, divine mother energy flowing to you at this time. So, and this is so this is what you are representing in this person's life. You are representing her. So there is a need here. I'm seeing a caution, a slight note of caution in connections with another human. If you see another human trying to play, like get some mommy action out of you, daddy action, looking to have you fulfill the roles of their mommy or their daddy, step in what their parents should have done. That could be a little bit of a red flag here. Unless that's something you're willing to do. Okay. Somebody here, your mother is loving you so much right now, and you're learning from her. You're learning how to imitate your mother. I see that. Whoa, and we have father energy here, and not your father. You want to imitate your mother, not your father. I hear that. Okay, there's somebody around you who wants to imitate their mother, not their father. You remind them of their mother, not their father in some sort of way. Okay, there's that. This is about drinking from self-love energy. The shadow attributes of the father: dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So the reversal that I saw here is telling me that in this person's heart, one of the things that's been a challenge for them to accept is that they had a father who abused their power. This father was abusive in some sort of way. Okay. Out of that, one of the ways out of that, not the only, but one of the ways out of that energy is his talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. As a result of the way somebody's father was, there's one now who chooses instead to be extremely protective and encouraging to their children. They're like, I will never do what my father did, and I will never allow that to happen in my experience. I get that. I will never allow that to happen in my experience. I'm going to do it way different than my father did. Okay. What else? In their heart space. So they're holding on to some pain about their father in their heart space that brings up challenges in this connection. That's why there's challenges and something's got to change because somebody got father wounding. Pink cup. This is from their childhood. This is something that's been sitting in their energy since they were a child. Mm-hmm. Somebody's name is Cece or their initials are CC. Okay. Childhood issues, inner childhood wounding coming up. What else do we have with this creativity in the heart space? So somebody creates, I see somebody who creates a lot of, I'm hearing dark arts. Okay. But they're not talking about metaphysical. It's like somebody who draws anime, but it's like of a darker nature, or somebody whose paintings always have this dark tinge to them. Something like that. Show me more about creativity, please. On the other side of the table, somebody is in the darker aspect of this empowerment. Let's see. Emotional healing, the awakening crystal, emotional healing. Yeah, they're going through an awakening about how to empower themselves over these childhood issues. And for somebody, this is deep abandonment issues in regards to their father abandoning them. Their father just abandoned them. Okay. And so, yeah, they're going through some emotional healing about that. All right, let's see more about their heart space. Show me more about the heart space of the ones we're doing. So you literally could apply this to so many people in your experience. How many different ones do you know who are healing abandonment issues from their mother or their father, or been holding on to something for so long? And it's time for that to flow. So somebody's going to have a nice, good cry about that. That's going to open up their energy some more. Okay. It's a release that's needed for their soul at this time. What else? What else can you show me about this? We have the creation of light. The wound is where the light enters, I hear. The wound is where the light enters. And here's the thing, there's empowerment by your positive focus on this one. You know, you know that because you're able to vibe with people and you understand the hurt inner child. Okay, you're able to focus positively from your position of awareness and healing yourself. You're able then to heal the other. Hmm. And it's not that you do it, it's that you see them healed in your mind. You see them find the light from their dark perspective, and then that energy is intensified and they are drawn to it like a moth to a flame. And the moth is willing to go to the flame because it has such a strong knowing that there's power in the transformation, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So somebody here is willing to go through a huge change and to create something new. They know that there's power in this. Yes. Okay. We have King of Pentacles energy coming through. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. A stable heart. A stable heart. They're guided towards a stable heart. They have feelings for Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. Finding the truth out of these manipulations. Okay, there was some manipulations here, but they're finding the truth about them now. Okay. so that they could actually create more abundance in their life. There's this aspect of father wounding that needs to be addressed in order to heal the patterns of abundance in their life. Okay, so there are patterns. Self-worth coming up in your headspace. You know that the main matter at hand is one of self-worth. You can observe that this person has issues with their own worthiness, okay, and deservability. What you got to say about that, Kuan Yin? Show me more about what your our thoughts are here. This is your position of the headspace, your thought position. Okay, the thought is of self-worth. If this person would find their self-worth, then they would be okay. How was this serving their self? Okay, as a result of what this one has been through, they now have questions about their own worth and deservability. Worthiness and deservability is an issue here, and it is a challenge to somebody's prosperity and abundance. Sweeping Sister Willow. Sweeping Sister Willow. That's card number 31. Empress and Magician energy. Creating from that place of power. Um, okay. Let's look at that from the book. I want to look at that from the book. 31. It says, Sleeping Sister Willow gently brings you healing for forgiveness and release of old pain. Now, you know this person needs to bring forgiveness into their experience to release himself from the pain that's coming up. Let her branches gracefully sweep any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing, sadness, and healing of forgiveness is the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to gift it to yourself. Okay. So healing for forgiveness and release of old pain. Okay. Forgiveness, release old pain. Okay. So you know that in this experience, somebody is they got the waterworks going on right now. They're probably crying because they have a lot of pain that they've held on to in their heart. You're very aware that this is a necessary phase to release, okay, from the battle within, from something that they've been fighting. No, I'd rather be angry. How am I supposed to forgive them? I don't know how I could ever forgive them. Mm. But there was a calling on their spirit strong enough to bring them into meeting you, one who has offered the forgiveness. Is what I see. You've offered the forgiveness. You've already found the pearl in this. Okay, let's see more about this self-worth energy. We have the child eternal. You're showing them how to fly as a result of the forgiveness that takes place. It's like somebody cries, and because of the wisdom that you're able to impart in the situation, it helps them to get in tune with their higher vibrational self aspect about that. Hmm. Pointing out the power that was drawn from the situation, because the wound is where the light enters, so highlighting the light. Okay, show me more about the self-worth. You're starting to feel like you could fly, and you know you can vibrationally fly, okay, because of having found your own self-worth, so you can impart this wisdom with somebody else. You know that it starts there. We have the blocks coming out, building blocks. You know that it starts there. It said the fundamental issues that must be resolved regarding parents, and forgiveness of parents is a big deal. If you can't forgive your parents, you're going to continue to bump into the same challenges in grown experiences with other adults in your experience because of the resentment you still hold for your parents, because the lesson will continue to repeat until you pass it. I heard trust in the process. Trust is an issue. You feel like you can't, you feel like either this person, okay, so in the past, like, you have had difficulty trusting others. I heard in reality you really still do, because it's not the others that you trust, it's you that you trust. You trust that if you've been brought to this experience in this situation, there's a purpose in it for you, okay? And in this connection, you know this person feels safe enough to express what's happening with them with you, okay? What else with the self-worth? Show me more about self-worth here, please. This one. Caution. Yeah, you know that this person trusts you with information that they don't usually trust people with. You know that they're, even though these are I even see you trying to be very careful with your wording so that you don't get this person to shut back down. I'm hearing clam up. Tea ceremony, card number 3. This could be happening over some tea, over some drinks. This is a releasing ceremony. Okay. This, because it's a full moon, if you haven't done this, now's a great time, like now, tonight, within the next 5 hours is a perfect ideal time. I'm hearing to write down things that you're still angry about, things where you have had difficulty forgiving. Okay, open that up for a shift in your energy. And we have the devil. So is this a Capricorn, or are you the Capricorn? This is about attachments. When the devil comes up, it asks the question, what are you bound to? So somebody here is bound to pain of something that has already happened and now is being called to use forgiveness to free themselves from the side effect of living in that pain in their life, which is a restrictive energy. So it's restricting energy flow for you or for them, but it's coming up in your mind. But you see this, I feel like you see this in them. This is a Capricorn person in your experience, and their abundance is coming into question because there's a room for more forgiveness inside of them, that their soul has been calling for, but they have not yet embraced. Okay, in the headspace on the other side of the table, we have someone who says, listen to your heart. Their heart is telling them that what you're saying to them is true. You know, they can hear the ring of truth in what you say. All right. Show me more about listen to your heart, please. Okay, they said read it from the book. Let's see what the book has to say about listen to your heart. Butterflies and ladybirds bring good fortune. They signify the deep transformation taking place in your life as your true nature emerges. You embark on a journey of self discovery, signified by the lizard. You will realize that you have much to offer the world just by being you. For within your heart there is great love and wisdom, the kind of love and wisdom which have the power to transform all things. As you listen to and follow your heart, you have a positive effect on those around you. Surround yourself with nature, for she embodies the healing power of love and will awaken the same power within you. Your spiritual awareness deepens, and all you experience in the coming months will have a magical effect on your life and those around you. Okay. And butterflies and ladybirds could be definitely showing up in your experience, and you're noticing that, okay? But is showing up for somebody else. So butterflies and ladybirds, okay, ladybugs, okay. For somebody in their experience, they're listening to their heart. Somebody knows that they need to listen to their heart. Okay, let's see. 10 sisters of light. 10, there's a connection here, and it's like the reason, hun, so this is showing up today. These 10 sisters of light are looking like all the different aspects of that person, all dancing, because, so I'm telling you, they can feel the resonance with what you're saying, because all the different aspects of themselves are dancing together in delight to hear this news, to hear this information. It resonates with their soul, it makes their heartstrings sing. They're thinking about that. Their heart is showing them that something is right. Okay, let's see. That something is good for them, that something is beneficial, empowering. Okay, this change is exactly what they've been looking for. They're processing that, they're thinking about that. They're noticing the way that their feelings were responding to the conversation. Okay, and we have the Messiah, and it's in reverse. Messiah, the shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. And the light attribute is serving humanity with humility. I'm hearing somebody here was looking for a savior. They're wondering if you're the savior that they were looking for, but the thing is, they have a little bit of skew in their vibration. They got a little, their vibration is a little bit off about how they're seeing this situation. Okay, but and the reason why is because this alignment that they're feeling about the situation is different than any they've felt before. They've never felt this point of alignment over this experience before. The book, yeah, they're learning new information. This person feels like you've saved them in some sort of way, okay, because you're helping them to learn new information that they didn't before. Now you're pointing out, look, you didn't need nobody to save you, just needed more awareness. Okay, let's see. They want to know what else you know as a result. They just read the cover of the book and they had a whole life transformation. They want to start to get into the book that you are and learn more from you. And what is that? Forgiveness. Yes. How did you forgive in that experience you went through? They could be asking you that. How did you forgive in that experience? Their heart is guiding them to ask you, how did you forgive in that experience? Forgiveness again, isn't that like the third or fourth time that that's come out today? It feels like it. I now see immediately in front of me three cards that all say forgiveness. I'm going to show them all to you. Three forgiveness cards staring right at me. Yeah. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. That's what it's all about, baby. You can work with pink tourmaline if you like working with crystals. We don't uh, yeah, that's up to you. All right. So, forgiveness coming up. Let's go back into these cards. Show me more about listen to your heart on the other side of the table. Was a listen to your heart energy here because of hunger. They're hungry. Their spirit is hungry for this forgiveness. They may not have addressed it. Like there's this insatiable feeling of they just want something. I don't know what it is, but I just want something. What you want is to forgive so you can break free. Okay, they're looking for a way to forgive, whether they recognize it or not. Their soul is craving the forgiveness at this time. Big part of how you and them are aligned, sharing your wisdom. Yeah, they're listening to you because they see that you've gone through a big change and you're sharing your wisdom with them. They're listening intently to what you have to say, looking you in the face, looking you in the eye, paying attention, asking questions, completely engaged in this conversation. Okay, let's see what else. Page of Swords. Yeah, because it's helping them to learn some things. Learn some, they got some questions for you. They want to know more. Got some questions for you. Want to know more. Okay. Maybe a little bit hesitant about asking those questions, but they do want to know more. And they want to learn more about what you talk to them about, the cause of energy shift in them. They want to talk to you about the energy shift that they felt because that's not something that they've really felt before. They want to discuss this with you. What had happened was on a spiritual level, they went through a healing transmit. They received a healing transmission from being in your energy field. Because that I am healed energy is active within you, it activated it in their energy field. Now they're noticing it. Okay, spiritually, intuitively, you know exactly what this is. Spirit, your spirit showing you. You know exactly what's happening here in this conversation, why the issues are there. The Amaryllis Loot, card number 34 coming out, Empress and Emperor energy. Okay, let's see some more with the Amaryllis Flute, card number 34. Let's see what it says. You have won a victory, beloved, a victory over the past, and the amaryllis lute is sounding through every cell of your being, heralding your rising vibration as you leave fear behind you once again. In fact, the lute says you are growing fast, and spiritually, you are outgrowing your old life even more so. When your vibration changes, so too does your life, beloved. This is natural. Yup, yup, yup. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you, no matter how much was important in your old life. It might not have the same place in your new life. And it's like this conversation with this other, yeah, it's so beneficial for them, but it's so beneficial for you. Intuitively, you know, as you share what you know about your experience about forgiveness in something that could be related to your father, okay, from a past experience, as you share what you've learned, you know it benefits you and them. Okay, intuitively you sense this. You've done it. So this is like a solidifying that energy in your experience of the I am healed, because it's like once you've learned it, then you'll know you've learned it because you can teach it effectively, teach it with to another. Okay, you can explain the idea in a way that somebody else would be able to teach it as well, should they choose to. Okay, show me more about the intuition. What is your intuition saying to you at this time? Why is the intuition card coming up here, please? One card, this one. Lover. Shadow attributes: excessive passion that harms others and self-destructive devotion. The light attributes: great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Your spirit is telling you, like, from what you've been through, like, this is your opportunity to show love from sharing the lessons of the challenges you've been through, because somebody is presenting in your experience who's going through changes and challenges. And it's like I see two people in the same fucking storm, but one of them understands the storm and how to navigate it, where the other one is learning from this person. Okay, the blanket. You've got the blanket to cover over with love. You know, you've got the blanket of love. You know how to utilize it to cover over situations, to create a pearl of wisdom out of it, and just like the oyster uses its secretions to create a pearl out of a grain of sand, an irritant. Joy. It brings you a lot of joy. You know that this is joyful for you. I'm picking up on Libra energy from that for some strange reason. You might have Libra energy in you, okay? And oh, they're showing me last night I was guided to do a North Node in Libra straight. It got cut off, so they said just stop it where it stopped and let it go. That's all it was. Okay, let's see. Intuition. Why is intuition here in your spirit body? Because of movement. You know something is going to move forward, and your intuition is telling you this is going to move forward. Enjoy. This person is going to move forward. This is their breakthrough. You can see that this is your breakthrough, their breakthrough, both of your breakthrough. You're in alignment in this. They may be in an earlier phase of it, but you're holding the same energy. And for you, it's almost like having them have their first breakthrough, and your contribution to that co-creative energy is your final breakthrough. Okay, that releases you from that final thing. Now the energy can move, tending to the future. Yes, tending to the future. Card number 26. Yeah, this is you moving forward so you can move into your future. Intuitively, you know you're moving into your future. So different ones are being showing up in your physical experience to highlight your current position, your current standing. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins race. You know, it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Okay, so let's see what else we have for their spiritual position. They have compassion. They're seeing compassion in you. Somebody's seeing compassion in you, okay? Their spirit feels safe to express what they've been through with you because of the compassion. You both have a passion that is combined, it is shared, a common calm passion, okay, a shared passion to heal from these pains that have been here from your childhood. The shining lotus, I'm hearing a flowering is happening, a blooming is happening. And somebody, card number 26, okay? Card number 26, somebody's going to be 26. Somebody's birthday is on the 26th. Let's see the shining lotus, card number 26. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge by another. At other times, we benefit ourselves and others by taking a risk and allowing the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. So, this person, their spirit, finally feeling safe to speak what's been held inside for so long, because there's this resonance in you where you've healed it, and your spirit is their spirit is calling for the same healing that you've gone through, and has already actually received the transmission on a atomic level, and now seeks to implement it on the consciousness level. The queen. Era mi reina, are mi diosa. Okay, so she was the queen. Now she's my goddess. Okay, but spiritually the queen. The shadow attributes becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding, versus the light attributes radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this person feels safe to express themselves so they can blossom because they recognize within you um, a benevolence, a godliness to your behaviors. Okay, what else? Television, what they've been watching their programming. They're shifting their programming. Okay, their programming is shifting as a result of the transmission that they've received. Okay, they've got new DNA codes, they got new abilities unlocked inside of them. For what? For their own empowerment. Yes, this was about them becoming empowered to shift out of programming into empowerment. Okay, what else? To take control over their own programming, I'm hearing, and strength to empower themselves, to program themselves in strength and power and ability. Let's see what else with the compassion. Yeah, they're seeing this inside of both of you, that you're both very strong and empowered people, but that's one of the things that makes them respect you to bring it through grace. Card number 10, this person moving in grace. This person's this experience was an act of grace on spirit's behalf for this person, that they are in alignment with grace. Okay, what else? For the initiation of a new experience for them, a new spiritual expansion that comes with a soul connection of love. Look at that, a soul connection of love. Wow. That's the download I have today. That's actually really awesome. This is a portal. So it's almost like when you give somebody the keys to enter into the phases that you have left, that unlocks the portal for you to go to the next phase for yourself. I'm gonna do your alpha and omega messages. I know we lost some because of the connection issue. If you're live members, go ahead and put your comments, personal requests in the comments. I'll be looking for those in just a moment. Let's do your two alpha and omega messages for today. First off, we have the Eight of Thoughts. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Boom. Is that the message you're sharing with somebody, honey? You're waiting for somebody to come and rescue you from the situation. You're going to rescue yourself from it when you offer forgiveness over that, because that creates a blockage, okay? And that lack of forgiveness is restricting your own energy flow, in other words. Okay. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to new information from both the intellect and the intuition. We had clarity. We had intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. You know you need to trust in the process. Okay. This is what I have for you at this time. I'm going to go into your personal questions, and I have my Hanson Roberts tarot deck. It's a pocket-sized version. My daughter gave me this years ago for Valentine's. Oh, it's been in my pocket so many times, in my purse, in my backpack, in my jacket pocket, in my pants pocket. I've taken this deck so many times with me, but it's been a little while since I've used it. So let's see what we have coming out today. All right. For Janine, what do I need to know for today or for Friday, please? What does Janine need to know for Friday, please? All right. Message for Janine for Friday, please, and thank you. And for whatever reason, my spirit just asked, do reversals count? And I heard no. So let's see what we have for Janine. Janine, the Ten of Pentacles. What do you need to know for Friday? Family, wholeness, completion, the end of cycles. Soul contracts are complete. A windfall, an inheritance, a blessing. The Page of Rods. This is a new adventure, a new opportunity. What is happening Friday? Oh my goodness. It looks like family fun and enjoyment. If you have grandchild, you could be holding the grandbaby. Okay, grandpa's gonna be there with the grandbaby too. Okay, what's going on Friday? Okay, that's what I have for you about Friday. Next up, and you're welcome. Michelle, I want to free myself. How do I financially do so in divine time? Please and thank you. How does Michelle financially free herself in divine time? How does Michelle financially free herself in divine time? We have the Three of Pentacles. You got to build off of what you got, one thing at a time, and be in cooperation. Recognize that it's in cooperation with everyone. It's in cooperation with everything in your experience. Okay, so be more inclusive and observant. Okay, build it up slowly, one at a time. Is it 3,000? Oh, something about 3,000 coming through. All right, that's what I have for you, love. And so collaborations could be important for you. I'm hearing real quick. I'm hearing collaborations could be really important for you moving forward financially. Working in collaboration with others is, I just heard that, like as I thought I was done with yours, I heard working in collaboration with others. Okay. All right. Golden Amazon wants to know, what's the general messages for my guides, higher self, and all who are with me for the highest light and vibrations needed? What is the message for Golden Amazon? You have the world, honey. You have leveled up and you are being noticed. Okay. You are here on this world for a beautiful reason. You are unique in the world, and that is perfect. Okay. Four stabilizing factors, okay? Four stabilizing factors. Four stabilizing factors or something that. I love it. Michelle said, yep, that's good info. I'll look into that. Four stabilizing factors. Okay, look at, make a study of the world card. Each of these qualities, these are the fixed qualities, okay? So I want you to become more fixed in your position. Ground yourself, fix yourself in your position. Study those four symbols surrounding the world card. It could be a very important, yeah, it is a very significant study for you, my dear. Janine says, it's my birthday. I'm going to see my mom, catch up with my brother and an old friend. So it is family I love. Okay. Yes, and happy solar return for you for Friday as well. All right, so that's what I have for you all today. Let's see what's the most valuable message for me at this time. I'm going to get one for myself before we close this out. And what do we have? The Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. I got good luck. I got good luck. Okay, self-love has brought it to me. Let's see what we have. All right, that's what it was for today. We have forgiveness is everything to open up new portals. Oh, and look, I wore the love ring today. All right. So instead of sock them with some love, baby, honey. Hit them with some love. Hit them where it counts with some love vibes. Okay. Until next time. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all.